A good day to everyone who's watching. My name is Kasule Moses to take you through operations. So an operation, we are saying any rule for combining two elements from a set is the operation on that set. Example 1, given set A as 1, 2, 3 and A star B is equal to A squared plus B squared for all elements of set A. Calculate 1 star 2. First of all, I'm going to go back to the operation towards A star B to be the A squared plus the B squared. So this means that my 1 is going to take up the A and then the B is going to be taken up by the 2. So my 1 star 2 is going to be equal to 1 squared and then 2 squared. I'm substituting the A for the 1. I'm substituting A for 1. Then I'm also substituting the B for the 2. So 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is a 4. When I add the 2, I'm getting 5. My part B, 3 star 4. The A is taking up the 3 and then the B is being taken up by the 4. So this is going to be equal to my 3 squared plus the 4 squared, and squaring 3 is a 9, squaring a 4 is 16, and adding the 2 I get 25. My part C, 2 star 2, that is the A is the 2 and the B is the 2. I'm substituting that formula of A squared plus B squared. So 2 squared plus 2 squared. Squaring 2, that's a 4. Squaring a 2, that's a 4. Adding 4 plus 4, you get 8. Our example 2, given that A star B is equal to A power B, find part A, 0, star 1, then star 2. Now, such cases where you have more than 2 operations, that is, we are going to first begin with the operation in the bracket. So I'm going to begin with the 0, star 1, because it's the one in the bracket. That is, my A is going to take up the 0, and then the 1 is going to take up the B. So this is going to be 0 power 1, and 0 power 1 is any number power 1 is that very number, which is a 0. So my 0 star 1, then star 2 is equal to the whole of this. I've got the 0, so that is 0 star 2, which is equal to, now I go back here, this is my A, that is my B, so this is 0 power 2, 0 power 2, you're going to still get a 0. So part B, I'm going to begin with what is in the bracket. That is the 1 star 2. The 1 is going to be my A, the B is going to be, the 2 is going to be my B. So I substitute there. So that is 1 power 2 and 1 squared is going to be a 1. Then I combine 2 star, the answer I've got there is a 1. Then my A is going to be the 2, and then my B is going to be the 1. So I substitute in that formula. That is the 2 power 1, and the number power 1 is that very number. So that is my example 2. Example 3, if P star Q is equal to 3P squared minus Q, find negative 4 star 3. That is, the negative 4 is going to be, it's going to substitute P, and then the 3 is going to substitute the Q in that formula there. So this is going to be 3 times the negative 4 squared minus the 3 So this one here, squaring negative 4, I get a positive 16, then minus the 3. So 3 times 16, that's going to be the 48, minus the 3. When I subtract the 2, I get 45. Now part B, find the values of n if n star 5 is equivalent to 22. I bring that is the n star 5. I'm going to first substitute them there. That is the n is going to substitute the what? The b, so that is 3 n squared. Then the 5 is going to take up the place of q, which is 5. But they have said in the question that this is equivalent to the 22. So my 3n squared minus 5 is equivalent to 22. Then I take the negative 5 the other side. Have 3n squared is equivalent to 22 plus 5. Then 3n squared is equal to, when I add the other side, that is the 22 plus 5, that is going to be 27. Then I divide both sides by 3, and that will by 3. So I get the n squared as, when I divide, I get 9. Then I take the square root both sides, square root. Then finally I get my n value as the positive or negative 3.